The Seattle Seahawks just got a chain of good news. And if you're new to the channel, we are Detroit Lions fans, but this channel fully dedicated to teams that just get overlooked by the national media and don't get a lot of love. And Seattle's a team that we just like talking about. And they're one of those teams. And now you are getting love. You're number one in the power rankings for like ESPN. Like life's pretty good right now. Seattle's playing well. Love it. Let's talk about it. Here's the chain of events. First of all, your center has been ruled out for like a month. Like, oh, crap. So I know. I'll get to the good news. Here's the good news. ESPN did an article and put you at this top tier of teams that are true Super Bowl contenders. And it's just like, yep, that's who you guys are. True Super Bowl contenders. And it says that has to get the run game going. So when your center went out last game, in comes, and there's the good news, Olu Oluwatimi. Know him well, Michigan fan. We live here in Michigan. He went to Michigan. He was the best center in college. And then he gets picked up later in the rounds, later in the draft, like the 5th round. And it was like, what? That's the best center in college football. Like, what are we doing? So the good news is, number one, you have a center that can just be plugged right in. Second good news on that is when he came in, your coach said, really excited for Olu. Talk about staying ready, and when it's his opportunity to present himself, he played some really good football for us. He was really a catalyst behind a lot of those runs. You finished with a season high 198 yards rushing, and I know the game was out of hand, all that, but point is, I know it's not. I know it's a tough pill to swallow when the offensive line has been playing so much better, but you have got to be thankful that you have a center that can come in and maybe give you a spark, right? So you lose your center, new center comes in, you actually start running the ball a little bit better. And that's the one area if you could get the run game going, oh my gosh, this team could be crazy. So that's kind of good news, number one. The second good news is Sam Darnold, his metrics and everything that when you look at a quarterback, he is just exactly what you had hoped for. And again, I just think we're so focused on the next thing. We're so focused on this. Like, hold on. Remember when you trade away a quarterback who love you, but he's not doing well and he's not good with Vegas. And you pick up Sam Darnold, who, the Vikings let him go. You get him. It's like, I don't know. I think it'll work. He had a good season last year. I think he's reinvented. You're just talking yourself into all these things. And then it's actually like, oh my gosh, it's actually true. He's playing well. He's composed. He's moving the offense. He's athletic. He's big. He's all these things that you had hoped you would have in an NFL quarterback leading your franchise, and he's doing it. And we can say that now confidently as we're here halfway through the season, more than halfway through the season. And it's like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm talking about. He's 7th in the league in passing yards, 17 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, QBR of 77.6, which is 1st in the league. Okay, this is going well. So I love to see that and love to see that this guy is exactly what we had hoped for. Love it. Here's the next good news. I'm just giving you some good news. The Seattle Seahawks, number one ranked on, not ESPN, NFL.com. The power rankings are just, for fans, and they're just silly, kind of. But they're actually informative because you just kind of get to see where you're at in relation to the rest of the league. That's what's fun. So if you think you're good and you're 20th in power ranking, but it gives you an idea where you're at. Good news, bad news here. Good news is you're number one. Bad news is the team that you play and the team that you're going to have to beat in your division is number 2. And you guys know my feelings. I can't stand the Rams. I think Sean McVay is just such a tool. And I think Matthew Stafford, while he was with the Lions, obviously loved him, loved everything about him. As soon as he left and then won a Super Bowl, I was like, all right, you got a Super Bowl. I roll with Goff now, and Stafford, you're annoying. And he's actually super annoying. I know. And it's not him, it's his wife. It's really annoying. If you ever just like, what are you talking about? Just look up some stuff. She just talks, and it's just so annoying. So you've got you're number one in the power rankings. You are considered by a lot of people as just kind of like the best team in the NFL right now. And The Bills took a big step back. The Patriots are surging. The Colts are surging. The Lions are coming up. The Eagles, you're like, I don't know. I don't know about the Eagles. Packers, me. Bears, no one believes in yet, right? So you just kind of go around it, and it's like, why do we believe in the Seattle Seahawks so much? Well, it's because great quarterback, honestly, and great defense. I haven't even talked about the defense, but the defense, from an outsider's perspective, already had a great secondary. You had a stud safety. You've got Ernest Jones has just been an anchor there. Then you just got a bunch of veteran good dudes on the defensive line. It's just like, whoa, that's a real defensive line full of a bunch of dudes. And if you've learned anything over the last few years, if you want to be good, go deep in the playoffs, have good offense and defensive lines. Like, we all say it, it's just hard to do. You're trying to, it's duh, but it's hard to find these guys. I honestly don't think people prioritize like they should. I mean, I know that they don't. So, yeah, it's crazy. Another question is like, all right, Clint Kubiak, what is he doing making the Seattle's offense so explosive? What I love, you have to be able to be in a run set and throw the ball effectively, and be in a throw pass set and be able to run the ball effectively. Teams are not stupid. They're going to just take away what they think you're going to do. And so you just have to be able to do that. And so it just feels like the Seattle Seahawks are in like, okay, this is going to be a run. Oh, no, they're throwing it. Again, this isn't, you're not trying to revert, well, you think I'm going to do this, but it's just like, no, this is where we generally run out of this formation or this set or this personnel, and we're going to throw it. We generally throw out of this, we're going to run it. So that's what I think is a great thing. Let me know in the comments. The offense is balanced too, and you're not even running the ball like you want to. That's the whole good news I started this video with. Imagine if you start running the ball. Oh my gosh. I like Seattle. We've liked you since the offseason. And the beautiful thing about making YouTube videos is you can go look at that. When you rebooted your whole franchise, basically, in 1 year and said, we're not going to win 8 or 9 games anymore. We're going to either go for it or lose every game. We're going to trade away guys. We're going to, and just like, and look how you just haven't even missed DK Metcalf. I love, that was the best. How you got someone to take him for you and give you picks is crazy. Great move. Okay, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, if you're a Seahawks fan, you got to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see all of you on the next one.